Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be creating this eye look using the Sultry palette from Profusion, and I did purchase this palette at Walmart. It is very affordable. I'll give you all the details in the video. It does come with a brush and it has some beautiful shades. So if you like to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so today we're going to create an eye look with this Profusion palette, and this is the Sultry palette, and this is 24 shade eyeshadow palette with a brush. And oh, it looks like I stuck my nail in it when I took the packaging off. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is very pretty. It has quite a selection of colors, and I think you can go neutral or you can do some pops of color in there. It's very pretty. So this is a Sultry. And then I also purchased the chocolate Profusion, and all of these palettes that I purchased did bring a brush with them, with it. So this one has fewer darker tones. They're more like, it has some shades, or they almost look the same. Like if you look in this area over here, like the two on the top look very similar. I don't know. They look very pretty. I haven't even swatched them. I haven't tried them. This is the first time I'm going to use this brand. And then the last one is the Siennas. And this is what this one looks like. And this one looks beautiful. This is so pretty. I really do love the shades in this palette. I believe they'll all run about $10. I will link them below, and I'll put on the screen the price of each of the palettes for you. But I want to use the Sultry today because to me it's a little different, and we can create maybe something just with a little bit of a twist. So it doesn't have a mirror, and I just dropped the brush, so I can use that brush. So let's go ahead and, no, I didn't drop that one. I dropped another one that I had out. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna use the brush. I normally wash them before I use them, but today I'm just going to use it. So I'm going to start with this shade right here that is called Adventurous. And then after that I'm going to go with this one right here to darken it up. And this is going to be my crease color. I already primed, and I went over my primer with the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. Everything that I'm wearing on my face today is drugstore, and I will show you at the end of the video what I'm using. Now this is very pigmented, guys. It went on really easy. I think it's a very pretty color, a transition color. So it's really not powdery. I don't see anything on my cheek, so that's pretty nice. So yesterday we had such a wonderful day. Today is Saturday when I'm filming this, and this will be the day that I will be posting this video. I usually post the videos pretty much when I film them the same day because I don't really have the time to pre-film very often. I try, but it really never works out for me. So anyways, yesterday I normally film on Fridays also for my Saturday video, or try to. But we just purchased a boat a couple of months ago. It's a pre-owned, that sounds better than used boat. And my husband and I had not been able to take it out yet because with, you know, my father, it's kind of hard to make the time and fit it into our schedule. So, you know, my sister helped out. She was able to pick up my dad earlier on Saturday. So we were able to take the boat out. It was such a beautiful day. We went out around 2:30 in the afternoon, and it was gorgeous. I'm using the one that's a little darker now, which is called Zing, Z-I-N-G. It was really pretty. At the end of the video, I'll go ahead and insert a little clip of our boating. It's only just a few seconds, a short clip. But we just went down the Hillsborough River here in Tampa, and it was just gorgeous. I mean, it was so relaxing to have that nice breeze on your, you know, I don't know, it was just like literally a breath of fresh air. And just to relax for a little bit. It was really, really nice. I'm gonna go back to the lighter shade just to go over the very top and lighten it up a little bit. I went a little high over here on at the end. This is the same brush. I'm just going with the first shade really quick because the other shade was a little dark. All right, so now I am going to still use the same brush. I'm gonna wipe it on a towel that I have here. And I'm going to use this color right here, which is called Nimble, which is like a chocolate color. I always go backwards with the camera. It's so hard. It's like your brain has to work backwards. So I'm just gonna use it over here on my outer V to darken this up. I'm having to work a lot less with this palette than I did with the Charlotte Tilbury. It's not funny. Tell you guys, there's so many nice shadows that are very, very affordable. There's really no need to spend a lot of money. All right, so now I'm gonna take another brush and I wanna go with, I wanna use this green. This one right here. I think that's a very pretty green, and that is called Thrash. Thrash? Yes, Thrash. All right, so let me get a more dense. There's really not a lot when you tap your, no, that, let me use my finger. That's not really showing up too much with, oh my gosh, now it's showing up. Whoa, that is beautiful. It's like an emerald green. That is really pretty. Oh, I like that. Very pretty. I'm gonna make the brown a little darker. But anyway, so we had a nice afternoon. You know, just, we were out there for about 3.5 hours. It was nice and relaxing. We got back around, I think it was almost 7 o'clock at night. It was the first time that we took the boat out, so my husband didn't want to be out, you know, when it got dark. But the boat, it was very, very comfortable. I was able to get in and out of it easy, which with my back issues sometimes can be challenging, but and I'm not, you know, twiggy. I'm not a super skinny girl, so, but, and sometimes that keeps me from doing or trying things, because I feel like in my life, with some of the health issues that I have, it's almost like I have to plan my day as to how I am going to act with in certain situations. And I hate that. I hate not being able to just be spontaneous and just get up and do something. It's very annoying to always feel like you have to have a plan B because of the issues that you have. And to tell you the truth, lately I've been having more issues than ever, and I don't, this video was not supposed to be about that, but this is me, this is my life. I'm gonna take a pencil brush to kind of darken up the brown. I'm using the same brown Nimble, but and I've been going to my doctor because I told him I'm sick and tired of feeling like this. You know, I'm 63. I know I'm not a young chicken, but you know, I shouldn't feel like this. I mean, some of the stuff that I feel, and I know some of the you know, he tells me that he thinks I have fibromyalgia, but I've never been fully diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I do have my back problems. I mean, I have a few other things that I have to deal with, but it's like, I need to know. I mean, I'm exhausted all the time, and anyways, but back to the boat. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to, you know, get in it right, but I got up. Actually, I've been looking forward to it all week. And I said, the heck with it. I'm going to go. I'm going to enjoy myself. And I'm not going to worry what if. I'm going to tell myself, you can do this. It's going to be fine. You're going to, you know, It's not gonna be a burden on my husband, because that's another thing. I feel like if I don't feel well, or if I can't get in the boat, or whatever the issue is, then it becomes, you know, a burden on him. And he's amazing. He doesn't complain, and he's very encouraging and positive, and you know, he's my biggest cheerleader, but I still don't feel right. So anyways, that green is beautiful. So now I'm dumping on you guys. So now I think I want to use this Upbeat on my inner, which is like, let me swatch it for you. Let me swatch it for me too before I put it on. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, it's like a green with gold in it. That is very, very pretty. And I'm sure I'm going to have to use my finger on my inner lid. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is really pretty. Nice. I like that. So anyway, everything worked out. The trip was a success. We had a blast. We relaxed. You know, and that's all that counts. And I think that, you know, in life, we have to try to stop planning so much and, you know, worrying about things that might or might not happen. You know, just, and I'm the first one that needs to learn how to do that. You know, don't worry about it until it happens, and then deal with it instead of worrying that it's going to happen. It kind of takes the fun out of whatever it is you're going to do. I don't know. You know, life sometimes doesn't give you, you know, a good hand or whatever, you know, and you have to learn to deal with it to make the best of it. Stay positive and don't let it get to you. Say, no, damn it, you're not going to win. I want to go on this boat ride, and I'm going to go, and you're not going to stop me. So, anyways. So that was fun. We had an awesome time. So for my underneath, I think I'm just going to use the, I'm going to use the dark brown, whoops, on the outer third. And I'm going with a very thin brush, as close to my lash line as possible. And I'm going to try to make it like a little dark up here, kind of like a smudgy brown liner. Today is also another beautiful day. And yesterday he goes, why don't we get up early and go out on the boat? I said, no, I got stuff to do today. You know, back to reality. I have stuff to do. So usually what I do is while I'm uploading my videos, before I, you know, from the camera to my PC, I do some housework, some laundry. So I'm going to wipe this brush, and I'm going to take the green that I use on my, whoops, right there, on the inner part of my lid. I'm going to use it on my lower lid, my lower lash line, my lower lid, my lower lash line. So that's how I try to do my videos, you know, in between everything else. So I was kidding with him yesterday, so I told him, I said, okay, I decided what I want to do with the rest of my life. He goes, what's that? I said, I want to quit work, do videos full-time, YouTube, go boating and the beach. He goes, sounds like a plan. If it wasn't for the necessity of health insurance. So I think I like what I created. Okay, that green was a little powdery, but not bad. But it could be because I was using kind of like a pointy brush. So I'm going to take this color right here, Wanderer, and I'm going to use a little bit, just a little bit, right here on the outside. This is a beautiful palette. Oh my goodness, these These shadows almost blended themselves. Okay, now I am going to find another brush. Let's see what I want. Another pencil brush, and I'm going to go to, I think this one right here that is called Canny. It's matte. And I'm going to try to, oh, that is bright. I wanted to brighten that area because it was looking a little dark. And to me, but that is a little bright. When I blend that all in, it should be okay. I did take some of that green off, so let me see if I can put it back on there. It's a little powdery there. This is such a pretty palette. Guys, it's $10. Are you kidding me? And Walmart carries Profusion. This is where I got these 3 palettes. And I know that Target does also. Okay, so this is it for the look that I created. I think it's very, very pretty. I'm just gonna grab a large fluffy brush to just kind of mix everything together. Just blend it so there aren't any harsh lines, but I think this is a very pretty look. I like it. I like it. Okay. For my primer, I'm going to stay with drugstore, the Essence, the Volume Booster Mascara. Now, I do find that with this, and I don't know if it's just me, but you know, I was finding that my eyes were watering a lot, and it took me a while to put 2 and 2 together. That if I get this to the very end of my lashes, to like the root of my lashes, and a little bit gets in my eyes, it makes my eyes water. So, I mean, I still go pretty far in, but I make sure that I don't touch my lash line, and then it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, for a while there, it's like as soon as I was putting mascara on it, it's like my eyes, I mean, the tears were running down my face. So there's something in here that is aggravating my eyes. So I just make sure that I don't go anywhere near my lash line. But as you can see, just with a light coat, it curls them. Look at the difference between one eye and the other. The other lashes are not curled. Now my lashes curl pretty easily. I don't have to use an eyelash curler. A what? Eyelash curler? Eyelash curler. An eyelash curler. And they do curl, and the curl holds. So, and it's always been like that. So, you know, I've always, well, no, I haven't always wondered, but you know how some people, their lashes curl and others, you know, they don't. I wonder, like, if you have curly hair, because I don't have super curly hair, but I do have wavy hair. If your lashes curl better than someone with straight hair. Have you ever thought of that? Don't know. Let me know. If you have curly hair, do your lashes curl better? If you have straight hair, do your lashes not curl? Maybe this is something that I just discovered. I don't put any on my lower lash line. If I put primer on my lower lash line, they come out really thick and I just don't enjoy it. Where is my mascara? Did I not bring a mascara? It looks like I only brought my CoverGirl. So let me see how that works on the, if not, I'll go get one. I usually just use this one on my lower lashes because it's water resistant. It's not hard to take off, so I don't, you know, that's why I use it so that it doesn't smudge. But it still removes easily. But I've never tried it on my, not bad. And this is not the freshest tube of mascara either. I mean, it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to replace it. But that's not bad, CoverGirl. I feel like drinking a really good iced tea right now, or lemonade. Doesn't that sound nice? Real icy lemonade. I like anything with lemon. I don't like lime flavor stuff. For some reason I find it bitter, but I do like anything with like grapefruit, orange, tangerine, mandarin, lemons, anything flavor like that is so refreshing to me. All right, so this is a little bit on my lower lash line. This mascara did pretty good. I was gonna bring the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but this one did all right. And I know it's not gonna go anywhere, and it's not gonna smudge or flake. CoverGirl has pretty good mascaras. Now, you know, the Exhibitionist that everybody's talking about, I find that it's okay. I have it, I'm using it, but it's not anything that I'm gonna go and repurchase. I like this one better. Okay, anyway, 25 years later and 26,000 coats, this is it. I thought I saw a hair on my cheek. So I do like the eye look. I think it's very pretty. The lipstick that I'm using is from Milani, and it's number 43, Pretty Natural. And I did use a lip liner with it. I definitely love this palette. I think it was great. I mean, I didn't use all of the shades. Let me swatch some for you before I tell you what's on the rest of my face. Let me see. I'm going to use the colors, swatch the colors that I did not use. And I'm only going to do one swatch so that you can tell. I'm not going to go over and over again, so that, you know, to kind of make it look darker than it really is. Oh gosh, some of these shades are so pretty. I mean, I'm sure a couple of these you're going to have to use like a glitter glue with them, because like this one and this one down here, it almost looks like pressed glitter. Especially this one, Blitz. So just to be on the safe side, I would probably use, oh, look at that black. Whoa, that's intense. What a great find. I'm happy with this. All right, so here, let me do a static. It's a pretty color. Here are some of the shades that I did not use that are on the palette. This is one swatch, and this one is the one that I said you're probably gonna need some glitter glue with it, because if you see, it's a little chunky, and the one right next to it too. Now once you go over it, the chunkiness goes away. Look at it on the finger. I'm not giving you the finger again, but this one over here is very pretty too. Beautiful. So let me know if you would like for me to create a look with one of the other palettes. I think I'm going to, because they're really beautiful, so pretty. This one is so nice. This is a Siennas. The colors are right up my alley. So let me show you the rest of what I have on my face. For foundation, I used the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. I really do enjoy this foundation. When you put it on your face, you're gonna feel like there's not gonna be coverage, because it's kind of like runny, but it gives you really, really nice coverage. It stays looking pretty all day. It doesn't break up on me, and I have normal to, it gets oily in my T-zone. Not bad, but it does get like a little glowy towards the end of the day. But this lasts on me all day. It's beautiful. I really do enjoy this. And this is in the color Sand Beige. I know that they have expanded their shade selection. They only used to have like 3 or 4 selections, but they have expanded their shade selection. Very, very, very nice. Very inexpensive. I think it's like $10. Alright, for my concealer, or for my primer, I forgot to tell you, I use this number 7 Airbrush Away, and this is just a sample that I had. I don't even know where I got it, and I decided to use it. I liked it. I felt that it didn't totally cover my pores, but it did blur them. It felt very silky, it didn't feel like silicone to me. It felt, I'll show you, it's like creamy. Put a little more. It's like creamy. It didn't feel like silicone. It felt more like a thick moisturizer on my face, but it did blur my pores a little bit. So it did not fill them, but it did feel very nice putting on the face, and I do enjoy it. Okay, for concealer, I use the Maybelline Age Rewind, and as you can see, I use it pretty often. This is a really nice concealer. It does a really nice job of, you know, just giving you a nice light look on your under eyes without getting cakey or not anything that I wear. Guys, I have creases under my eyes. It's gonna show the creases, but it doesn't make them, you know, crepey or look any worse than they need to. And now if I have really heavy dark circles, and I could have used a corrector today, and I do have a corrector from this one, but I didn't use it. It probably works better if I use a corrector underneath, but because I would say this is medium coverage, but I do like it on days that I don't want to put on something thick, and I don't really like anything thick under my eyes, but this one works pretty well. I really do like it. For a drugstore, I think this is a beautiful one. Alright, for powder, I use the NYX Banana Powder. And this little beauty had been in my drawer for a while and not receiving any love from me. This is a nice setting powder. It's not really that yellow like some banana powders. I mean, to me, it's when I put it on my face, you really can't see it. You know, it's just like a nice setting powder. It kind of like gives you a matte look without looking dry. I even used it, you know, under my eyes lightly, so I'm making sure I'm using that. I'm not using like my blush brush. That would be bad. Look, I'm looking in the mirror. Guess what? I couldn't see anything. But I even used a little bit under my eyes today. I didn't use a different powder for under my eyes, and I like it. I think it's very pretty. For bronzer, I used the e.l.f. and this is the primer bronzer. Now this is very nice, but it's very subtle. If you like your bronzer to be darker, I'm not sure if this will work for you. I like to build my bronzer. I don't like it to be like super red or orangey. I like it subtle. I like more of a neutral shade, and I like to build it up. So I'm not sure if they have other shades. If they do, you know, I'll link it below. I'll let you guys know, but I really do enjoy this. Now you can see a little bit of glitter, but that's from the shadows I tried on before. This is beautiful. It feels very creamy, and I did use it on my cheeks, just a tiny bit around, you know, the perimeter of my face and on my neck. Then for my highlighter, this is from NYX, and this is the Illuminator, the NYX Illuminator, and this is a very pretty highlighter. Again, this is kind of subtle. I don't think you can make this super glowy if you want to. I mean, this is like putting, which kind of looks too powdery for me. But, you know, if you like subtle like I do, I think it's very pretty. And this is in the shade Enigmatic. That's it, Enigmatic. So it's got like a pinky tone to it, but I like it. I think it's pretty. Then I use the Prep Set and Glow from Milani all over my face once I'm done putting everything but my eyeshadows. I just, you know, it's a finishing powder, and you guys know that I love this. I think I'm going to be hitting pan pretty soon because there's a pretty big dip in the bottom, and I'm starting to see like, it looks, because it's like a baked powder, it feels like. And it looks like I'm getting to the bottom of it. And this is definitely something that I will repurchase. I love this powder. I think it just gives you a beautiful finish to your face without looking too glowy or glittery or shiny or anything like that. It's just perfect. It's just a perfect finish. Then I sprayed my face with the Wet n Wild Cucumber 3-in-1. You can use this as a base, primer, a setting spray. So I did use it as a setting spray for my powder before I put my eyeshadows on. Sometimes I forget to do that, and I do it once I'm totally done, but then, you know, I have to cover my eyes because I don't want this stuff going on my mascara, because it's gonna wet the mascara and probably smudge it. So I really try very hard to remember to do it before I do my eyes, and I did today. For my lips, I use the NYX Lip Liner in Alabama. It's an interesting name. And it's like a deep rose color. And then I used it with, which it looks like it's a big difference, but once you go like this, it all mixes together and it creates this color right here. So this is the Milani. I already told you guys that this is a pretty natural, number 43 Milani. I love their lipsticks. They do have a nice scent, and I just stuck it on my nose. And some people don't like it. I don't mind it. It's not that strong. It's almost like a fruity watermelon kind of. It's not anything that once I finish applying it, within a few seconds, I don't smell it anymore. They're very long lasting. I think they look beautiful on the lips. They have a beautiful selection of shades, and you can't go wrong. I think they're like $7.99 maybe. So this is really, really nice. I did bring a couple of eye toppers in case I went the purple route. I was gonna use this on top, and this is from Milani, and these are so pretty. Look at this one. Look at this. See, this is the kind of eye topper I like. I like the liquid eye toppers, not the shadow eye toppers so much. And here's another one. Ugh. But I don't have anything with, I don't think I have anything with greens. I do have one from Essence, but it's very dark. So it's not really a topper, it's more like a shadow. Look how pretty these are. This one, let me see if I can read the shade. They're called Hypnotic Lights. This is number 3. Number 2 is the one with the pinkier, this one right here. And this is number 3 with the purple lavender colors. Both of them are super pretty. Now, I got these when they first came out, and I think they were only on the Milani website, but I'm sure by now they're everywhere. I'll try to find them for you, and I will link. Why am I always licking it? I'm always licking. I will link it below. I'll see if they have it at Walmart, where they have the Sultry palettes, but if not, Ultra may have them. So I'll try to see where they have them for the best price. I'll link them for you guys. I hope that you have fun watching this video. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah. We're going off on a beautiful boat ride down the Hillsborough River in Tampa, Florida. Beautiful sunny day with my captain,
Mr. Wet Captain.
Had a little dip in the water already. Gorgeous out here.